Welcome, my fellow Helldivers, to another episode of the Salt Divers Podcast. Today, we are talking about MOs and the best meta loadout for running level 10 squids.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I ran some tests with the A-team.
Look, I'm just kind of here today.
Yeah, you went on vacation. You bounced out for a while, and now you're back, and you're just catching up. Yeah. So I'm going to fill you in on what's going on. But first, of course, if you would like to hang out with us, fine Helldivers, go to saltynerddiscord.com and come join us. There's over 1,000, actually over 1,100 now.
Getting there.
Over 1,100 people hanging out in our Discord doing Helldiver stuff. So if you're looking for a squad, if you're looking for people to jump in, if you're looking to do some weird experiments with loadouts on level 10s, come join us. We are your people.
Can I address something really quick before we get going? So I haven't replied back to the person yet. But I got a DM requesting about how one can fill out an application to be a member of the A-team.
We don't do paperwork.
Yeah. I just really want people to know, it's like the A-team is just our friends that we've played with for a very long time, or, you know, we've come to know over the course of the game, and there's really no application. Just get to know us, and if we think you're cool, maybe we'll play with you.
The fastest way to become a member of the A-team is to join our Discord, be super chill for at least a couple of months.
Yeah.
Just be in there regularly, chatting it up, being cool. And then when Dutch goes live and he's like, oh shit, I don't have anybody here. And he recognizes your name.
That's it.
It's almost guaranteed.
I'm gonna go, Death Sticks, come on down.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those freaking Price is Right moments.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
And you know, if you wanted to fill out an application, you don't want to fill out an application that I'm gonna make, because it's gonna be really stupid. It's gonna be really stupid. I've done the whole application thing back in the day with.
I don't want to start that precedent
with the guild applications and shit for
How many hours do you have in the game?
It's too much. What's your specific special favorite loadout?
No, fuck all that.
You know, what's your level? Do you have more than 700 hours played?
Are you cool or are you not cool?
Are you a dick?
Are you a dick? Are you funny?
Yeah.
Do you hang?
Yeah.
To the left? No. Look, there's no. I don't know. There's no like route to becoming an A-team member. It's really just hang out.
There's too many of us right now anyway. There's no openings. So
we're full up.
I gotta get rid of Death Sticks and you know.
Poor Sticks.
I know.
He's my man, dude.
Yeah.
He runs with me all the time. I'm like, hey man, I'm down. I'm gonna go do some weird shit on fucking Illuminate side. And he's like, I'm down, let's go. And I'm like, okay, it's gonna be level 10 and we're using some suboptimal shit. He's like, it's cool, we got it. All right, cool, Sticks. But yeah, that's gonna be exciting. So look forward to that. At the end of the podcast, we're going to talk about a cool loadout, and I got some footage of it. But anyway, let's catch up on the MO. So before you left on your vacation, or right when you left, our MO was to defend 14 attacks from the Illuminate.
Okay.
As it currently stands, we have 17 hours left, and we are only 50% of the way there. It seems to me like we're probably not going to win this one.
Have we had more than 7 to defend?
Oh, yeah.
Have they? Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't actually. That's a good question. I'm not really sure. But I know.
Is he going to dump them all on us on the last?
No, the planets, you know how they move around? Like the Illuminate will hopscotch from one place to another. I think it was like every 12 hours would be a new planet. So I think we could have done it. If not, it was more than 12 hours maybe. But I think we could have done it. I think we just didn't have enough people behind it. Some people are saying the MO's rigged, because they need to establish like an Illuminate side of the
Illuminate foothold.
Yeah, an Illuminate foothold. So I mean, that's the other.
Get that.
I can see that, but I think it was just we just didn't have enough people that were really caring about it. Because you can see the amount of people on Squid side is less than half.
Yeah.
So I think the MO just wasn't that attractive. They didn't really. I hate when I say that. They didn't give us a reason to do the MO. The reason to do the MO is to further the game, and progress the narrative along. Agreed. So I'm even guilty of that too, though. It's like, well, there's no fucking I don't really want to fight Illuminate. There's no reason for me to fight Illuminate. I get it, but at the same time, we should be following the MO by default. But most people aren't.
Why are there so many people on Super Earth?
2,000 people on Super Earth? I think that's
800.
How does that work? Is that just like your 2,000
I have
people
no idea.
just kind of in the game but not playing? How does that work? I don't know how that gets counted.
That's really strange.
Yeah, that's super weird. So, there was a news article rolling around. I can't remember where I saw it, but they said basically there won't be a Helldivers 3. Basically, what will happen is they will update and upgrade Helldivers 2 until it becomes Helldivers 3. Is basically yeah.
Okay.
And I think it was either Shams or it might have been Pilestead himself who said something along the lines of eventually we're working towards an 8-man drop.
Nice. That was so fun,
dude. Yeah. So I think their plan for this game is to keep it alive as long as humanly possible and to make it new over the course of time. So 2-3 years down the road, this will be a completely brand new style game.
They're gonna put the new engine to work.
That's what I don't know when they're like. That's a great question to ask. It's like, okay, you want to upgrade this game until it becomes Helldivers 3. You're not going to release a new game. You're just going to keep updating this one.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, the engine that they're working with right now is going to just take a shit, right?
Yeah,
like they're
100%.
like they're going to need to switch engines. To me, that would be a prime time to do a Helldivers 3. It's like, hey, we're going to do Helldivers 3, and it's going to be an Unreal Engine, and it's going to be super fancy and all this other shit. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Why they would be like, oh no, we're just going to stay here, in this engine and make Helldivers 2 into like a new game eventually. I don't know. It seems like a weird course of action. How do you feel about that?
I'm with you. I think it would be a really weird thing to stay in this engine. I think they need to. Well, there's going to have to be a time. You can't just integrate one thing. It doesn't talk to another thing.
Yeah.
They're going to have to have a set of dates. Like, okay, well, today is the transition day from the old engine to Unreal. So, but then I guess you could just do it like a big patch. But it'd be like a fresh game install. So I don't know how you'd port over all of your settings and your accomplishments and everything into that, but I'm not a coder, so therefore I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
As long as it works.
Good point. I'm looking forward to what they do.
Yeah,
there's endless opportunities in this game to create something super fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I also heard, I don't know if we talked about this last week or not, but there was a suggestion out there that they turn Mars into the testing ground for new shit. I think, did we talk about that already? I can't remember.
It was mentioned somewhere.
Yeah. I think that the more I think about it,
isn't Mars already in game lore supposed to be some kind of military installation or something?
Possibly.
I don't know.
I have to check into that.
Maybe I'm wrong.
That's a good question. So, but yeah, I think having Mars as like you can go there to test out new loadouts. You can go there to look at new stratagems and do weird random things. I think it'd be a blast. And they'd have us be fighting bugs because they would have like bugs in captivity over there or something like that. And they just let us fight those things.
Yeah. That'd be super.
But yeah, it'd be cool. There has been no new news on bug side with the Gloom. I haven't heard anything. I don't really look at the leaks, so I know there's been some information floating around out there about like new enemy types that we're going to be getting.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. Like I said, I haven't watched any videos. I've turned on the game last night when I got home from my trip for about 30 seconds, long enough for it to go, oh, you've been awarded 45 medals for the last MO, and I got 0 of them.
Yeah, you got 0.
So it's like, oh, what do I do all that work for? But yeah.
Here's some controversy. I'd love to I don't know if you've heard this or not. Super credit farming.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gamers and we understand how to game a system.
Sure.
That's like our inherent ability is like finding loopholes and finding things to do to exploit certain aspects of the game.
Right.
I've heard rumors, and I think it was out there on Twitter or Reddit or something, that they have manipulated the super credit on planet side to lessen it basically, or make it harder to find, because they've realized that people will go to levels 1 through 3, like, basic, real low levels.
I've never done that.
Real low levels
Never.
On specific planets. There are specific planets that have more spawn rates for super credits than others. They go to those planets on a low level, grab the Jeep, and just friggin' bump up. Don't even finish the mission.
No.
Just grab your super credits and bounce. People have been able to rack up quite a few super credits in a play session, 4 or 5 hours, however long you want to do it for. You can basically get a free Warbond. That fucks with their money, because the way they make money is by selling Warbonds. So what's your opinion on players gaming that system? Or should they protect their business by
there's
not allowing that? Or is it just like, hey man, that's just how shit goes?
Gamers have been doing this for decades now with these kind of games. So, and it doesn't matter what they do, we're always going to find some way to game the system a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing they can really do is just take super credits out of the game and make them real.
I would be pretty upset about that.
That would upset me.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to make them hard to get, fine. I'm okay with that. Whatever.
Make them like only available on level 10s or something.
or you know, 6+ or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just make it so you don't want to make it so you can hook up some Chinese bot farmer out there to just farm levels 1s and 2s and then do the the bot thing or whatever. And I don't know if that's what's going on. But
the other thing too is like, okay, what percentage of people do that?
Probably very low.
That's what I was to say. I'm like maybe 5% of the players at most actually actively go out and farm credits. So are you really losing that much money by having people do that?
No, we're not. But over hundreds of thousands of people and
like
I don't know. I don't know what the effect of it would be in the overall big picture. So.
I've done it with people a couple times where like somebody was like, we had a friend who was behind a couple war bonds.
Yeah.
Didn't have the cash to buy them.
Yeah.
And we were all like, oh, dude, we'll help you. We'll go farm super credits for you. That way you can get the new war bond. Because it was like our buddy and we wanted to help him out. I don't enjoy doing it. It's not fun. It's more of just a grind.
No, yeah.
But if you're helping somebody else.
But it can be fun if you're with a fun group.
Yeah, if you're with a fun group and you're just goofing around. Because it gives you time. What I found was that once we found the super credits, we would just fuck around on the planet and like try weird things and do fun stuff. And it was just like, it was a fun way of just doing real chill stuff, but also helping our buddy kind of catch up with some war bonds he hasn't been.
Yeah, no,
yet.
you know, I don't really have a huge issue with people farming credits like that. It is what it is. And
I think they're going to get rid of it.
Probably.
My gut is telling me like, oh, they're going to find a way.
You know, I'm lucky. I'm in a position where, you know, I can spend $10 a month on some credits to get the new war bond, and farming the metals to spend them on those things isn't a huge issue either.
I have enough for one war bond.
Yeah.
But I usually don't go above that. But I know guys who have like 3,000-4,000 credits and they're just sitting on them. They're like, ooh, I got 4 war bonds.
Yeah. I tend to spend my credits as I get them, you know, like the other day, right before I left, I mean, the last night that we played before my trip, we had finished playing. I'm sitting there talking to Chicken Hawk and I go, hey, what's in the store? And I pull it up and I'm like, oh, it's the Ninja Turtle heavy armor.
Oh yeah,
shit, right. I'm like, I've been looking for that one, right? And I was like 125 credits short to get both.
Did you go farm them?
And no.
Oh, you just bought it.
I spent $1.99.
See, that's where they get you.
That's where they get you. That's where they get you.
That's where they get you.
But I didn't care. It's like I'm getting it.
Yeah,
I hardly ever see it up.
Yeah,
and
I missed the baton.
So
I missed that cycle. I don't have the baton. Everybody's like, well, you don't have the baton? I'm like, no, shit.
I got the lance.
Yeah, I got the lance.
I don't have the baton.
Yeah, so the next time the baton shows up it's
going to cost you $5.
I'm going to fucking buy that shit instantly. Yeah, if I don't already have the super credits for it. It's an interesting topic, and I understand both arguments for it. Like as a business, their business model is making money by having people buy premium content. But they also graciously they also allow people to earn that same credit system in game while playing. So naturally, people are going to exploit that. At what point does it cut too much into their profit margin to be like, okay, you guys are fucking our business model up. We can't let that happen. We've got to change.
I mean, it's definitely a good business model. I mean, you know, Fortnite uses it.
Yeah, everybody, every live service game uses it.
You know, and I know it's crazy because you know, one of my friend's nephews, the guys we went on a trip with, he got he's like 11, 12 years old, and he was super pumped because he got V-Bucks.
Yeah, V-Bucks
for his birthday.
Yeah.
And he could buy the Snoop Dogg skin. And I'm like, what does a 12-year-old need a Snoop? Do they even know who Snoop Dogg is? It's crazy to me, dude.
It's weird to think about because I got a playlist on Spotify that's got old school 90s rap, you know, and I just jam out to DMX and Snoop Dogg and all this stuff. And I'm like, these kids are playing this motherfucker in Fortnite.
They don't even know who Snoop Dogg is. Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg's that guy. It's in
Well, he's
Fortnite.
dude. He's not
Yeah.
just in Fortnite, bro. He pops up in like kid shows nowadays.
Yeah.
and it's
banging Martha Stewart.
it's
wild.
weird.
Oh, shizzle my nizzle.
Yeah, man. It's funny stuff. We get a Snoop Dogg Warbond.
Good for Snoop. He's like the Gene Simmons of the rap world. Puts his name on anything.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
He was even at the
gets his money.
He was even at the Trump inauguration.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Last year he hated. He like was publicly putting down Trump, and now he's like, "Oh yeah, like, Trump's my dog."
He's like, "Oh, it's all good.
Whatever, dog.
Whatever suits you, man."
It's funny.
No, it's not funny. It's fucking hypocritical, but whatever.
Come around. We only got a brain on his head. It's good.
I think he just saw an opportunity.
I know, he smoked too much weed.
This is an opportunity.
Whatever.
Goes where the wind blows him, man.
That's it.
Speaking of war bonds, we have one that's like should be right around the corner. We're supposed to be getting a new war bond. I don't know what it's going to be. Do you have any ideas? Any speculation? Have you heard any news?
I have no clue.
No, not at all.
I've maybe it'll be a stealthy one or something.
Ooh, okay, thank you for that segue. Stealth war bond. Okay, guys, I want a stealth war bond. I want suppressed weapons and more scout armor variants. So scout armor is great in the game. If you go prone, your radar signature is almost nothing, so people walk right past you if you're in the right place. I love playing stealth. The game is not really geared towards that kind of play style, so it's very difficult to do it. But I think with a good war bond with stealth weaponry, silenced pistols, silenced submachine guns, stuff like that, and a couple more. We only have 3 stealth-based orbitals. We have an orbital smoke and an eagle smoke, and then we have like the orbital EMP bomb thing too, which are all kind of like they all kind of lean more towards the stealth side of things. We need more of those. I would love to see them drop a couple of like something where it's like a confused radar or a vanishing system or something like that, where you can, if you get caught, if you get an aggro, you get a spawn on top of you, somebody catches you, you can hit this orbital thing and it just like ghosts you. You just disappear. Whatever it is. I mean, that you can kind of do the smoke. I don't know. Giving me some ideas for some stealth loadouts. I know there was a fan-made stealth warbond out there floating around. It's called like the Shadows of Liberty or something like that, which I thought was badass. But I took that idea, and bug side's really hard on stealth. I find it extremely difficult, and I stopped trying. Bot side's a little easier to do stealth missions because I kind of understand a little bit more about how those enemies react, so I'm more able to exploit their weaknesses.
Right.
Bugs, I don't know enough about the bugs to really exploit them. But I'm running around squid side, and I'm like, these freaking zombies are pretty stupid. And the overseers don't really pay attention either, unless the zombies are activated or that little floating drone guy starts making noise. So me and Sticks ran down. We were like, all right, let's try to stealth something. And we took some random shit and some throwing knives, because I never use throwing knives anymore.
Throwing knives.
Dude, I found,
my goodness,
bro, I found the kryptonite of the overseers, and it's throwing knives.
Really?
One shot.
That's hilarious.
It's one shot to the head, drops them, and nobody even knows you're there. There was 2 guys, right? 2 overseers sitting right next to each other. You dome one of them. He drops, the guy right next to him doesn't even pay attention. And I'm like, is this really happening? Bro,
that's hilarious.
If you run scout armor, jetpack, and on a cold planet, which we did today, we did a cold planet called, what is this one right here? No, that's not it. Alethfar 11. I dropped on that planet with Sticks today. And we figured out a prime loadout for stealth on the Illuminate side. You bring your scout armor of your choice. You bring an orbital laser for the bases, for the flying saucers that are on the ground, because it's an instant kill. Like it goes right through the shield and everything. And then you bring your like a Gatling sentry, just to kind of like, if you do have some aggro, a bunch of zombies coming towards you, you can throw a Gatling sentry away from you, book it the other way, and they'll all run towards the sentry and leave you alone. And then your throwing knives and a sickle and a quasar cannon. Quasar cannon can one-shot a harvester.
Yeah, I saw you do it.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck! Probably get him. The leg.
One
Nice.
shot with the quasar.
Yeah, it's one shot with the commando too.
Oh shit! All right.
But at least
Hold on. Get your knife out.
Yeah.
Oh, domed his ass. It was pretty freaking rad. I didn't know that. Because I've never carried a
You hit it right in the eyeball, I think.
eyeball is a hit or miss. Eyeball I think is 2 shots, but if you hit it in that weak point where the leg is attached, the joint, single shot.
Okay.
That was the best stealth loadout I've ever used on a planet. It was so much fun. Watch him.
Oh yeah, I see him. Oh shit. Fuck.
The knife is
Double knife.
It's still in his head. It's still in his head.
Yeah.
That's so badass, dude. To ghost through that whole mission, especially when the snowstorms come in and they have no idea where you are. The jetpack with the Illuminate planets, you get the cityscape, and you can basically run the entire map from on top of buildings. You can just hopscotch from one building to the next. Hop and skip. And do the entire mission with minimal to no spawn rates or just they just don't know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And even those towers where you have to shoot those little buttons on the wall to shut it down. If you get the right angle on that, you can do the whole thing from afar with the sickle and just just shoot those little pockets and they're done.
That sounds like fun,
dude. It was a blast.
Yeah,
and it's so funny. It's like it's way easier to do stealth on the Illuminate side than any other. And I'm not really sure why that is. I think it's just because the voteless are just kind of dumb.
Because it's easier to do stealth missions when you're topping roofs.
Yeah, we can. I mean, look at this. We can see the whole map from here.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
There's a ship right there.
West, far.
Oh, pussy ass harvester.
Yeah, I see him.
Reloading.
He can't destroy this building. It's
Aim
already
for the-
destroyed.
Yeah, aim for the right leg.
You can proceed to extraction when ready.
Aha, bitch.
Yeah, that's true.
In the cities.
Yeah.
So,
but I had a blast with it. I'm gonna keep testing this out because I love playing stealth. I just find it interesting and fun. And
well, that's good. I like it. I like, I'm not a stealthy person.
No, you're not.
I like to go in there and just, make a lot of big
lot of
booms and
noise.
make a lot of noise. Go, here I am, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's super useful. So check this out. If you hunker down in an area and you're just like the freaking tank, right?
Yeah.
Because if we ran a mission with somebody else, it might have been Chicken Hawk or it might have been Christ. I can't remember. But they were the aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
They ran the heavy loadout with whatever, make a lot of noise, be a freaking a problem.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 guys were just solely stealth. So
getting the mission done.
So what we ended up doing is we would pair off. Like we'd have 2 tanks go over there and just start, causing spawn rates and getting a bunch of attention. And then the 2 stealth guys would just go and knock out all the bases and then meet back at extract. And it worked flawlessly. It was so freaking cool. But I was shocked, dude. I was having so much fun. We were just like, and it is so satisfying every time you get a freaking throwing knife. You dome a freaking overseer, and he just folds in half, and you're like, oh shit! It's so much fun, dude.
I was watching you do that before we started recording today. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super awesome. I do think they need to fix the freaking aim on the throwing knives though.
Yeah,
because it's dog shit. Like you basically, if you're looking at your little dot, when you pull up your knife, you have a little dot where you're aiming, but you have to aim to the right and down in order for the knife to go where you want it to go. It's got that little bug in it. It's got a weird bug where you have to you have to kind of aim at a weird direction. It might have something to do with distance too. If you're close, you have to aim differently than if you're far away. At some point in time, I would assume that little dot is actually where the knife is going to go, but I can't find where it is. I have no idea.
Right,
but yeah.
Right.
Good stuff. Try it out, guys. And please comment your best stealth loadouts in the chat because I want to test them out. I'm running some tests. I'm at a point now where I'm pretty comfortable with the game. I'm having a good time, but I want to try funky, weird new things. I got a lot of heat. last week for my comments about the plasma shotgun. I think the plasma Punisher, I think is what it's called. Where I was kind of talking shit about it with that shitty loadout thing we did. Got a lot of comments from people who were like, "It's a fucking skill issue. That gun's a fucking goat." And I'm like, all right. I mean, I don't really use it that much because the last time I used it, I think I just didn't like it. It wasn't my vibe.
Yeah, man, I feel so useless today. You're just sitting there talking the whole time because I've been gone.
I'm just catching up with
I have no idea what's happening right now. I've been kind of just like, I'm looking forward to streaming tonight because it's going to be my first game back in, and I'm going to be terrible because my hands are all swelled up, and it's going to be I can't turn. I'm just like, it's going to be awful.
That's interesting because you're going to stream tonight, and this MO is going to be done in 19 hours.
Yeah.
So you might catch the end of this MO.
Maybe. You know, I'm looking at the companion app right now on my iPad here, and there's 3 different invasions going on.
Yes.
And they all have the exact same amount of time left.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks like Joel's out there giving us the opportunity to win this.
Right. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
That would, if we got all 3 of these in 7 hours, that would be 10. And then we'd have to do 4 more before the end of the night.
Alethar 11 is going to win in 2 hours and 48 minutes. And the other ones have multiple days. So,
well, as soon as we're done with this one,
move.
Yeah. There's 23,000 people on this planet right now. As soon as this one's done, they'll probably move to the next one.
Yeah, which will be Hort.
Yeah, we've got a winter planet. We've got Hoth. We've got Space Scotland over
Hort
here.
Space Scotland. And then Setia is a swamp planet.
Oh, that's why there's nobody there.
Yeah. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I think there's a shot.
Yeah.
As long as they keep popping up and people, as long as it only takes 2-3 hours to win a planet.
See, let me check the DSS is on Astaroth Prime. Asperoth Prime.
Yeah.
Where's the DSS?
It's not anywhere near where it should be.
No, it needs to be on one of these planets over here. But actually, that makes me wonder. I need to log on to the game and put my vote in to move it. I would say probably Setia would be where I would.
Yeah, one of those ones that's not going to be liberated.
Yeah.
In 2 hours,
because this one and this one will be done pretty quickly, I think. But then this one is the one that's going to need to be caught up on. I guess it depends on where people migrate after this planet's liberated.
Guarantee you they're going to Hort.
Yeah, Hort. Everybody likes Space Scotland.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Space Scotland?
Yeah,
I love that place. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I haven't heard anything about the bot side. I feel like it's been a pretty much stale movement on bot and bug side. Nothing's really changed in weeks and weeks and weeks, which is fine. I still don't know what the gloom is all about. We need to.
Well, bugs are mutating in there.
They keep saying that. I'm waiting for the what are those things called? The Harvester Kings or something like that? What are they?
Something, I don't know.
Whatever they are, those big giant sandworms. I want those to pop up. Because
can't wait to kill one.
That's what Larvis is.
Yeah.
The little backpack guy.
Yeah.
They're like baby.
Steve.
Yeah. No. Wait, his name is Steve?
We named him Steve.
Steve. And the head from the bot side is Wilson. Right.
Yeah.
And okay.
Yeah.
Steven Wilson.
Everybody has their pet names for these things that are different. You know, I prefer Larvis, but nobody on the A team wants to call it Larvis. So
Larvis makes sense.
It's Steve.
Steve. All right.
We like stupid names. So, you know, whatever. Hey, you get everybody get Joe? Let's go get Joe. It's like, who's Joe?
He's the bug. He's the bug. All right, man. Well, I mean, it's a pretty, like I said, it's a light week in the news cycle.
Yeah.
I just wanted to chat with you, catch you up on what's going on. Give people an idea of what you can do with the stealth loadout on the Illuminate side.
Nice.
It's way easier than bugs or bots. Is like you can stealth pretty much the whole mission.
You could be like a ninja.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously, I want to try it.
Yeah.
I want to try it. What I want to do tonight, if I'm on at the same time as you, you get the A team together. We'll do 2 tanks and two scout guys.
We're gonna do the thing that we talked about over chat when I was on my trip.
What's that?
You and I specifically, we're gonna go start hitting SOS calls.
Yes.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be streaming that, and it's Salty and Dutch
to the rescue.
Rescue people. And it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be, hey guys, we're here to help you. It's like, oh shit. It's like, by the way, you're on our stream. It's like, let's go.
We got to find the right people.
Not Dutch Butters. Oh no.
Yeah, Dutch. When you call an SOS down and you get Dutch and Salty, you go, fuck.
Sorry, I didn't mean to kill you.
Put your laser dog away, Dutch. Goddamn.
Step on people with my mech. Oops.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
was my
I
idea.
do want to do that. That's gonna be.
I was like, I thought it would be fun because it's weird, and I still don't understand how this happens. But I'll go and I felt like responding to some SOSs. I usually look for people who are like level 30 or below to like give them a hand, help them out. If they're on like a level 7 or something like that or whatever. I found one dude. This was the story. So I found one guy soloing a level 10, and he was like level 64. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I want to meet that guy. What's level 64 doing solos on 10s? I got to check this guy out. So I dove in. It was me and Styx and I think somebody else. We dove in. Spartan, I think. And we start helping this guy out. We're all on the mics. We're the A-team. We're like goofing around, talking shit, having a good time. And this guy finally starts piping in. He's like, hey, are you that guy? I'm like, what do you mean that guy? He's like, I watched this show on YouTube one time where these idiots said a bunch of dumb shit about this studio. And I'm like, yeah, that's me.
That's probably us.
He's like, oh yeah, you guys had to eat crow real bad.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that's
We
us.
did. Yeah.
He's like, oh, cool. Thanks for being here, man. It was so goofy. And he ended up joining our Discord, and
Nice.
he commented on a couple of our YouTube videos since then. I just thought it was really interesting and really fun. You dive in, you get a bunch of people who are like, hey, aren't you that guy? Like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, so I think us going out and recording some SOS
Yeah.
calls would be kind of fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'm down for that.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't got much else today, man. This is like I said. I'm kind of here to listen.
You're a blank slate.
I am. I didn't have no notes, nothing. Like last week, I was all prepared.
Yeah, you were super prepared last week. It was nice. I didn't have to do shit.
We'll do that again this week.
Yeah.
Next week. But
All right, guys. With a nice short episode, but just wanted to catch up on what's going on in the world. Yeah. Stay diving, guys. I think there's something big coming around the corner.
yeah,
I feel like
things will pick up here a little bit.
It's
We're
like
just
a
in bit of
calm before the storm. Something's gonna happen.
We got to let those Illuminate get their foothold in the galaxy.
Yeah, I think they're probably still working on the new units for them because they
Sure.
Arrowhead is back from their vacation, from the Christmas vacation holiday thing. So I think they're probably getting the rest of the forces ready on the Illuminate side, and then that's probably going to pop off fairly soon. We have the Dice Awards coming up. Did you want to do a live stream on that? I want to do a live stream with that.
Yeah, we can do something.
Where we watch
Absolutely.
we watch the Dice Awards together and
That's fun.
we react to it and see what's going on. I think that'll be fun. So look forward to that, guys. Comment below stealth loadouts. Comment below your favorite way to destroy Illuminate overseers. And we'll see you guys next week. Stay salty.